So when she went back to her father's house, all her mind is that she would definitely come back to her husband's house. She just wants to go there because she cannot even see food again to eat in Massimo's house again. So when she got to her parents' house, she discovered that Maximus was not even interested. Maximus was not calling her. Maximus was not paying attention. Maximus did not even act as if somebody left the house. Rather, Maximus was busy enjoying himself in the city with different women. Even when she tried to reach out, Maximus refused to pick her call. Maximus was not just interested. It get to the point that Anita started selling the things that she had when she was dating Solomon, like her wigs, her power bank, little things. She was not selling just for her to feed herself because there is no money and she will not depend on her mother, on her poor mother for everything. So it was that bad that she didn't know what to do again. She didn't know who to talk to again because to her it was shameful. Then, before you know what is happening, Maximus one day called Anita's father that he's no longer interested, and then choose to come with some of his people and declare his intention of not getting married to Anita again. So Anita was surprised. Anita started crying, begging Maximus not to do that to her, not to put shame in her eyes, like the shame already is too much, not to do further, because already it's a set of twins, not something that she can handle. She's not working. So she was pleading with Solomon with Maximus not to collect her bride price back. So but Maximus insisted on collecting it. After the whole thing, Anita's mother then consoled Anita and promised Anita that she will see her throughout the journey of the pregnancy. And her mother stood on her ground. Then that was how Maximus took the thing and went back. Her mother started going to antenatal with Anita. Anita felt so bad that she even feel like dying or for the pregnancy to just disappear from her body. But she cannot do anything again because the pregnancy was almost 6 months. Then they started going to hospital. That was even when she started going to the hospital because throughout her staying with Maximus did not give her money for antenatal for one day. She pleaded for money for antenatal, pleaded for new clothes, at least to wear something that will cover her body, like something that will be free on her, but Maximus refused. So it was after that she started going for antenatal. She was now, she was now happy. Her mother was now the source of her joy. Then her mother kept telling her that the children will help her, a lot of things. When probably they might have grown up and become somebody in life, that she should not, she should not put her mind in what Maximus is doing to her now. So that was how she was able to carry on with her life. After everything, when she tried to move on, because of her mother consolation, she stopped talking to Maximus. She stopped caring about if Maximus called her or not. When Maximus now discovered that Anita is now strong on her own, she's not interested in calling and pleading for money or anything, he started calling Anita again. He started pleading with Anita that he's sorry and all the rest. So before you know it, he now came back to Anita's house and started pleading. He even knelt down that they should forgive him. He didn't know what came over him and all the rest. So because Anita is still pregnant and it's a set of twins, they are not planning to keep her. So as soon as Maximus showed that he's a changed person, Anita and her parents accepted, and then her parents talked to her to show Maximus more love when she gets back. So she accepted. When she get back, Maximus started acting like a saint. He's now cooking for Anita. He's now doing everything that a normal person should do. Anita was so happy, thinking that God has actually changed Maximus and have actually answered her prayers. But within some period of time, like very short period of time, Maximus changed to even worse person than what she knew about Maximus before. Maximus now some days Maximus will not enter the house. Maximus will not even send if somebody is there. Maximus does not care about anything again. She's now lonely in the house. She's always alone in the house. Maximus will go out and even stay he even stay days, 4 days, 5 days before he will return. So it became so much that Anita does not know what to do again. So one day, Anita's mother called Anita. So Maximus asked Anita to pick the call. Anita did not want to pick the call because Maximus is always interested in people that call her, and for him to pick quarrel at any little mistake. Then she knows that the mother might likely say something or ask her how she is doing and if Maximus have actually changed, because even her family doesn't call her that way because they know that Maximus is a mad person. So that very day, Maximus requested that she must pick the call. When she refused, Maximus slapped Anita that she was able to get herself after 5 minutes and even send her away, and later brought her inside that same night. So it was not easy for Anita at all. It was not easy for her. So one day she was like, what would she do to calm Maximus down? Because she really wants to have her children in Maximus' house. She doesn't want a broken home. So she offered to clean Maximus' compound. Maximus has a tenant house. And that place is very bushy. Maximus used to pay people when Maximus married Anita new, he used to pay people that used to clean that place. But all of a sudden, nobody was cleaning that place again, including the tenants. So Anita now see that as an opportunity to see if she can actually win Maximus' heart back again. She offered to clean those things, to weed the entire compound. So Maximus said okay when she said that. So she carried shovel and cutlass. She went there, she started cleaning. So she was able to clean everything even with her pregnancy. So after cleaning, plank that have nails now mistakenly pierced into her legs, and she started crying. It was even Maximus that caused it. Maximus came out and called Anita when she was about packing the dates. Then as soon as she looked up, that thing appears on her legs. Then that was how the work ended. But by then she was done already. Then even when Maximus helped her to go up, because Maximus' house was a story building, Maximus was still blaming her. In fact, Maximus was even telling her that she intentionally did that to attract favor, and maybe to see if Maximus will have mercy upon her. That is why she actually did that. And she was surprised why Maximus would say so. Yes, she wanted to please Maximus, but not to the point of injuring herself, and that might even affect her newborn baby, like her pregnancy. Then at the end of the day, Maximus refused to even take her to the hospital. So Anita was still there, like she didn't know what to do. What she did was to now came back to her father's house again. She now decided that even if she would let her die in her father's house, she will not go back to Maximus again. So it was when she came back to her father's house, that was when she went and take tetanus injection through the help of the mother, because she does not have 5 naira. Maximus does not allow her to save up anything. Then immediately she came back to the village, Maximus started visiting her village often to make trouble, always fighting, always embarrassing her and her family. So it was so much that Anita does not know what to do. But luckily for her, Ijoma, her childhood friend, was still in communication with Solomon. And Solomon was still around. So when Ijoma, her childhood friend, now saw that the whole thing is so much and nobody is helping Anita, Ijoma now informed Solomon and begged Solomon that she knows that both of them have history together, but please, he should just help out. So Solomon said no problem, that he's going to help out. Solomon then tell Ijoma to inform him when Maximus will come around. So eventually Maximus still came around as usual to shout. So on his way going back, Solomon confronted him and they fought. Solomon beat Maximus. At the end of the day, Maximus chose not to come back to Anita village again. Solomon was the only person that fought for Anita. If not for the fact that Solomon confronted Maximus, Maximus couldn't have stopped coming to harass Anita in her own village. So at the time, Anita was not surviving with drugs. She cannot sleep, she cannot eat. She can only eat when she takes drugs, and she can only sleep when she takes drugs. She was shattered and she doesn't know what to do again. Like, she's not stable again. Her mind, everything. So is that drugs that was helping her? And Solomon was always coming around. Solomon is always around her. Almost every day he will come, he will talk to Anita. He will tell Anita that all that happened is not the end of the world. He's always there to console Anita. And he also told Anita that if she is still ready for marriage, that he's single and will still want to marry her. But all those things did not matter anymore for Anita, because Anita is not seeing life the way every other person is seeing it again. She's shattered already, losing a set of twins. She's not with herself again. Her world crumble. Whatever, even money does not matter to Anita again. She's not seeing anybody as anything again. In fact, she was just traumatized. Often she's hearing the cry of those babies. So whatever Solomon was even talking, was even saying to her, is not entering her ears. It's just that she knows that Solomon is always there consoling her, and it is good for her too. But that was not the issue. The issue is that her mind is damaged already. Her head is damaged by Maximus and all the things that Maximus did to her. So at the time, Solomon kept talking to the point that Anita then chose to listen. Solomon then asked Anita to come to his family village, to come to his family's house, so that he will reconcile Anita with his parents and siblings. But Ijoma, Anita's childhood friend, told Anita not to go because of the police case that happened, that Solomon family will never ever forgive her. Even if Solomon might have forgiven her, but the parents will not forgive such incidents. But Solomon assured Anita that nothing will happen, that he will make sure that the parents accept her. And moreover, even if they didn't accept her, that he is the one that is going to stay with her, that wants to marry her, not his parents. But he will still have to try to see how he can reconcile them. So after much pleading, Anita now decided to follow Solomon home to his father's house, not his own mansion. He wants to reconcile them there first before he can take Anita to his own mansion. So when he took Anita home, his mother was shocked. Everybody was shocked. His father was shocked. They told Solomon that Anita can never exist in that family, not when they are alive. But Solomon insisted. So Solomon is not that kind of person that someone can actually bend. He's not like Maximus that his mother controlled. Everybody around Maximus control Maximus, his sister, outside Anita that cannot control him. Everybody around him, both the women that he meet outside, control him. But Solomon was just the opposite of Maximus. Solomon can only be bent by Anita. No other thing can actually bend Solomon, not even his parents, in something that he wants to do. So most of the times when his father call him for a conversation that concerns Anita, he would tell his father no, that he will not come to answer him unless he's coming with Anita. If his father say come so that we will discuss, he will tell his father that I'm only coming if I'm coming with Anita, because he knows that his father is about talking about Anita. So that was how he was doing it till this thing became hot. His parents have to inform his siblings. His siblings, all of them were on call. They were like it will never happen, that they will not allow such a thing to happen after the disgrace that Anita put them through. But at the end of the day, Solomon had to now plead with the parents on behalf of Anita, even took Anita to his mother's room and they pleaded with the mother. The mother accepted, but the incident refused to leave her. So, but at the end of the day, Anita was now doing who she is. Like, she started cooking for them, she started doing things for them, started sweeping for them. So when Solomon's father now looked into Anita very well, he now discovered that Anita is not really that kind of girl that they were seeing from afar. That Anita is actually a homely girl and she's a nice girl. So Solomon's father kept looking at her and she kept displaying, and at the time Solomon's father then fell in love with Anita and then told Solomon to go ahead and marry Anita if he wants to marry Anita. So Solomon was very, very happy. Then, on the other hand, Mazimu started feeling that Anita has escaped, and what will he do? He started missing Anita. Maybe he sees Anita as a slave that was cooking and doing everything for him. So he was not able to see a woman that can actually occupy Anita's space outside sex that those ones are offering him. So he started thinking on what to do if Anita can actually accept her back after all that he did to Anita. He started mapping out a plan on how to go about it. So at the time he came up with coming with gifts. So he came to Anita. Anita refused. He started coming with a lot of gifts. He came with so many gifts, so many offers. He offered Anita so many things. He promised Anita so many things. When Anita refused, he started coming physically. So at the time, when Anita wake up in the morning, Anita will see a gift in front of her house. Like when they wake up in the morning, they will see a gift and then a written note from Maximus. So when Anita refused to take the gifts, Anita will call and tell him to come and collect your gifts, that she's not interested, not in anything again that has to do with Maximus. So Maximus now decided to upgrade. He went and bought iPhone 15 then for Anita. And Anita refused. 15 Pro Max. Anita refused to take the iPhone. So he then chose to give Anita a car, a Corolla car. But Anita still stood on her ground, because those things that he is gifting Anita can never bring those set of twins back to Anita. That was the highest pain that Anita went through. Anita was not even crying because of what Solomon did to her. Anita was crying for losing those babies, losing them when they were almost human beings. So that incident, that scenario, the thing did not leave her mind. She still remember how everything happened. She still remember the night that she lost them. She still remember, in fact, when Anita see newborn babies, she will shouting. She will be traumatized completely. So those things that Maximus was trying to please her with did not work out for Maximus at all. It did not work out. So Anita was just trying to recover. Even the fact that Solomon was nice to Anita then, but she was not still seeing anything. She's trying to recover herself. She's always lonely. She's always thinking as if she's losing her memory. When she see a set of twins, she will start shouting on her own. So she did that till she was hospitalized again. She was hospitalized, and her parents have to do that so that they will see if she will be sleeping, because at the time she doesn't sleep again at night. She's always awake. She's scattering things. So when they took her to the hospital, they were trying to see how they can calm the situation down, because she's running crazy. I started sleeping by the help of drugs. So when she take the drugs, she can eat and then she will be able to sleep. That was what the doctor recommends for them before they left the hospital, so that she can gain her sanity, for her not to enter market, because she was almost running mad. And Solomon did not stop coming. Solomon was just like a God sent to Anita. He's always there to console him, to console her. He's always calling Ijeoma to know what is going on. He's always doing one or two together, one or two things to put things together for Anita. He's always coming to talk to Anita's mother to, be patient with Anita, that all will be fine. He's just coming. Every day he's always thinking about Anita and why such a thing will happen to Anita. So he's always telling Anita that that is not the end of the life, that Anita have him and she should be strong. She's always encouraging Anita that God will give her own children that will come and stay. Solomon was just another God that Anita was seeing physical. Solomon and Ijeoma, her childhood friend, really, really contributed so much to Anita recovering. So Maximus on the other side was still coming. He started coming, thinking that time maybe he will be able to convince Anita. So when he started coming and he get to find out that Anita's heart was still strong and her heart is still bleeding, then he now think of what next to do. His evil mind then inform him, then strategize that he should kidnap Anita. So one fateful day, it was raining. Anita was just on her way to get something when Maximus forced her and put inside the car and zoom off. So unfortunately for Maximus, when he was driving so recklessly. Ijeoma, Glory childhood friend, saw Maximus' car and she suspected that is Maximus' car, but she wasn't sure of it. So when she gets home, she went straight to Anita's house to check on Anita and to tell Anita that she saw somebody that looked like Maximus today. But Anita was not there, so she went home. When she went home, Anita's mother now sent for Ijeoma. When Ijeoma came, Anita's mother was now crying that she have not really seen Anita, that she wants to know her whereabouts. Then that was when Ijeoma recalled that it might be Maximus that she really saw and Anita might be inside that car. So Ijeoma quickly called Solomon to inform Solomon of the new developments. That was how Solomon then go to town where Maximus based and then call police, arrange police. Then went and arrested Maximus and charged him for kidnapping. A lot of charges. And then that was how they rescue Anita. Anita was in pain. It was as if pain was written all over Anita. But Solomon keep coming. So at the end of the day, Solomon then invited Anita for the second time to his family's house. And by then, his father is now happy with Anita. Like, the family is now okay. They don't have anything to say again since Solomon have chosen Anita. So Solomon's father was even asking Solomon, when is he going to, pay Anita bride price? Why is he still waiting? Then Solomon told his father that it will happen very soon. Then Solomon then took Anita to shopping and changed everything about her again. And Anita was so happy. Then as they were working together to achieve something, Anita's father then told Anita, when Anita left Solomon's mansion and come down to her own house, her father's house, then Anita's father now told Anita that he's scared of a particular thing. Anita asked the father what could be the problem. Anita's father told Anita that who knows if Solomon will change at the end of the day. That Solomon have actually contributed a lot in her life and she did not marry Solomon. She went and married Maximus, and at the end of the day she won't have to call police. And now this thing is happening that Solomon might want to marry her out of pity, and maybe after 2 or 3 years or 5 years in the marriage, that Solomon might remember all that Anita have done to him and then choose to punish her for the second time. Anita got scared. So because of that thing, she did not think twice. She didn't want anything to hurt her again. In fact, what Maximus did to Anita made her to be a very strong woman. So taking decision was not difficult for her. So she took the decision of leaving the village. She did not inform Solomon. She did not inform even her childhood friend Ijoma. She just left the village. She didn't even have anybody that she's going to meet. She just left. So when she left, she went to a church and started sleeping in that church. She was just sleeping in that church, hoping that someday something might happen. So luckily for her, somebody that worshiped in the same church now saw her and asked her what she can do. She said she can do anything. And meanwhile, she's a graduate. Then the person owned a supermarket. The person now asked her to be selling in her supermarket, and she agreed. But that pain did not leave her. She's not always happy like that. She's always mean around men. And she actually changed her SIM card when she left the village. So later on, Solomon was able to get this SIM, her new number, and contacted her. But yet she refused. Then Solomon was really eager to get married. He then moved on with another lady. So after trying to know the lady and everything, the relationship did not still work out between Solomon and another new lady. Solomon, in annoyance, chose to go back to abroad. He was so angry that nothing is working for him, that Anita did not want him to benefit in any way. So the annoyance, and it's because of Anita that made him to even go for the new lady. So since that one did not work out, Anita did not work out, let him just go back and probably marry a white woman if that is the case. So when he went back, he was just on his own. Nobody heard from Solomon again. And Anita, on the other hand, doesn't need any man. Even in her new workplace, she's either working or when she comes back, she will start reading book. She's always trying to be intentional so that she will not be thinking of anything. So after 4 solid years, Anita chose to come back to the village. So when she come back to the village, it's as if something told Solomon that Anita is in the village. Then Solomon then returned back the same day that Anita came back to the village. And when he came back to the village, he got news from people in the area that Anita is surrounded. They actually saw Anita. So he then chose to collect their number and try Anita line again. When he tried Anita line, got Anita. So he pleaded with Anita to please see him. So Anita did not hesitate to see Solomon. Something in him just told him to forge ahead and forgive everybody around her. So inside her heart, she has even forgiven Maximus. So why won't she forgive Solomon? Solomon that did not even do anything to her. So immediately Solomon placed that call. She then decides to meet Solomon. And moreover, she is not having anybody in her life, and Solomon is the only person standing and has sacrificed a lot for her. So when she met Solomon in a restaurant, Solomon became so emotional. Solomon really, really loved Anita. He felt like eating Anita raw. His love for Anita started when they were just tender. Solomon loved Anita from the depth of his heart. So he hugged her so tight and proposed to Anita immediately. So Anita said yes to Solomon. The marriage took place immediately. Everybody was happy. All Anita friends, everybody was like, after so many years, after the trauma and everything, they later got married. Even Solomon friends, most of them did not even look at his way. Some of them were happy too that after the whole stress and everything, he was able to marry Anita. And then after the marriage, same month, Anita got pregnant, and Solomon pampered her so much that she changed everywhere. Every part of her changed. When you see her, you know that this one is a married woman. Solomon took a very care of her. Like, she was so happy with her pregnancy. She now felt like a married woman. Nobody disturbs her. Solomon was just homely. Solomon does not stay late at night. Solomon is just a normal guy. Anita regretted why she even made the mistake of going to marry Maximus from the beginning. Solomon was everything that every woman should pray for. He is just every woman's dream. So 9 months later, Anita now gave birth to a bouncing baby girl. So when she gave birth to a baby girl, Solomon stood by her even inside the hospital. So after the child, Solomon then go back to abroad and then came back again. Within the space of 4 years, they have 4 beautiful children. That was when Solomon then want to relocate Anita and their children to abroad. He had to process their visa, and as God may have it, everything was perfectly done, and they now relocate to abroad. That is how the story of Anita ended. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more episodes. Thank you.